So I just got back from a small vacation, and let me tell you, I do not feel like doing shit. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like working. I barely even go to the gym, and every single day I'm just contemplating if I should go to the gym. I know I should, but I'm just so damn lazy. And there's one thing that I've learned from this experience is the simple fact that you gotta just start small. Set the bar so low. Set the bar so embarrassingly low that it's almost impossible not to fulfill and start building momentum. The name of the game is to build momentum. It's such a weird feeling. If you've ever been on vacation, it doesn't matter if you go out of state, out of country, or you're just a couple miles down the street from your house. But when you're on vacation, there's just a stress-free, relaxed environment that you're in. I mean, you may not be living in the best circumstances. You may be in a hotel, a motel, or some type of Airbnb. It depends. But for some reason, we just have this stress-free, relaxed feeling. At least I did. And when I came back, I just feel like shit. I don't feel like doing a damn thing. And I actually started lagging on, creating this content and just doing my daily routine. Like, I just don't want to do anything. I just want to stay in bed. I actually started staying up a lot later, and my mind has nothing to shift to. It's like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to watch movies. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to play video games. I'm going to the gym, but I'm finding it kind of hard, kind of difficult to bring myself to go. But I'm still going to the gym at the very least. And I noticed that my diet has been poor, eating out more sweets and stuff like that. So this last week, I've been trying to get a gauge of, what's going on with me. Why am I doing this? Because I've had certain situations just like this before in the past, a soft depression. It's only for a couple weeks, maybe a few months. But I've had these situations before, but now it's only been a week since I got back, and I'm trying to diagnose it at the start so this doesn't linger on later on and go on for months, if not years. Some people get into a depression and they don't ever come out of it. So these are the tips, or these are the things that I've been trying to do or trying to implement in order to get back into that state of my regular routine. And the first thing is just set the bar low. Like I stated before, set the bar so embarrassing low that it's almost impossible not to do something. If you're finding it hard just to take a shower, just to brush your teeth, just to go to the gym or your job, that's the task for the day. For today and today only, the task is to go to the gym or to go to work or just to simply brush your teeth and get out of bed. Some days it's hard to get out of bed. You just want to stay in bed. You got your phone right there, got the charger right there. Everything seems so comfortable, so easy, and you don't want to do shit. You don't want to overexert yourself. And when you think about it, it all comes down to emotions and your mentality, your head, the way you're thinking about certain situations. And the way I thought about it is, obviously, my mental is saying, I want to be in this bliss more. I want to be in this bliss longer, where I'm on vacation, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. New experiences, I'm just relaxing, not really doing shit. But the reality is, we all can't be in that reality. Sometimes we have to actually fucking work and do what we have to do. So the main important thing is just take it easy. Take it day by day, step by step. If you got to do something, then do it. But don't overexert yourself. It's just like going back to the gym. If you've been out of the gym for a couple months, even a couple years, don't think that you can lift the weight that you did back then. And I know we all want to do that. I think that's the reality, is the fact that we all want to go back to reality. We all want to go back to our best, but we can't go back to our best if we've been in a situation or a rut where we weren't at our best for a significant amount of time. So the most important thing is start out small. Start it as a process, working your way back up. Build the momentum. That's the most important thing, is to build momentum. Start small, work your way up. And I know that's not good to hear. It's something that you don't even want to do. And it may seem rudimentary, elementary for some people, like this is just child's play. But that's the most important thing, is it's a process, and you have to start out small. You have to build that momentum, because if you don't build momentum and you think you could just jump right into it, it could make this depression or this rut harder than it has to be. So the most important thing is start out small. If you don't feel like going to the gym, just walk your ass up in there, do 15 minutes on the treadmill, and then leave. Just get back into that routine, back into that habit, because I know it could be very hard. But this leads to the bigger thing I wanted to discuss, and it's the stressors. When we're on vacation, we feel so free. We feel like we can do anything. We're away from our problems. Most of the time we leave our house and we go somewhere. We leave our job, we go somewhere. And so it's like this relief especially if you're staying multiple nights or days at a certain location. You feel this relief, like I'm at a new location, a new place, a fresh start. So that's exactly what you need to do. You need to take those stressors out of your life. And I know it sounds ridiculous. I know it can be this weird cat and mouse game that you are in, but you have to understand, take the stressors out of your life, man. I think if you don't want to do something, then don't do it. Plain and simple. You have to make life work for you, not the other way around. Make life work for you. If there's certain people or certain instances, situations, jobs, school, whatever the fuck is going on in your life, and it's just not clicking with you, some of you need to grow some fucking balls and deal with it. But I would say for some people, just stop altogether and actually pursue or do the things that you actually want to. That's the most important part. Because if you don't, then you will be miserable. You will forever be in that cycle where you're constantly looking for a way to escape and do something else. So if you have to, just quit. There's no shame in it. But you need to make sure whatever the alternative is, you need to be firing in all cylinders at that. Because one of the things that I've noticed while being on this vacation is like coming back to reality, there's just certain shit that I don't want to deal with anymore. Certain stressors, certain people, certain things that I have to do in my daily routine that I'm just deciding to cut out. I think for a lot of people, they just gotta grow a pair of fucking balls and stop being a bitch and take care of their responsibilities. But for the select few who know what the fuck is going on in their life and they're actually handling their responsibilities and they still seem overwhelmed, then just quit. Just stop doing that certain thing. Fuck it. Find an alternative. That's the most important thing. Find an alternative. If you're going to the gym early in the morning and you just cannot seem to wake up to go to the gym, go later on at night. I know it's going to feel different. I know it's going to feel weird, especially the first few days, if not weeks. But try something different. Switch something up. That's the most important thing. Variety is the spice of life. I know it's very cliche to say that, but that's the reality. You have to change something because when you leave and come back and it's just the same fucking stranglehold on your fucking life where you just feel, out of control and powerless. You need to change something. You need to take that responsibility. You need to take that power back and be like, you know what? I need to change something in my life because I felt so good being on vacation, but now when I'm coming back to it, I just feel terrible. In order to overcome this mental fatigue, you must take action. I mean, that's the most important thing. And one of the biggest things that I've learned on my journey of just all the trials and tribulations I've ever gone through, graduating college, a huge weight loss of 50 plus pounds twice, and everything else in between that I've ever, accomplished is the fact that you just need to do the work. Take the action. That's it. Nobody gives a fuck about how you feel, what you think. All they care about is the result. So work with that. That is a blessing in disguise. Just do the work. Just like going to the gym and, you have to show up to lift the weights in order to get big, to get muscle. Just like apply that to everything else. You're going to have to show up, do the work, and get the fuck out of there, and that's it. Because all that matters is doing the work. It's not about how you feel about it. It's not about what you think about it. It's just doing the work. And trust me, I can tell you right now, who gives a fuck if you fail, man? The most important thing is that you're doing the work and that you're applying yourself. Something goes off in your brain when you apply yourself to something that you know you need to do or something that you need to get done, especially when it comes to your responsibilities. So just apply yourself. If you fuck up, if you fail, so be it. I'm sorry. Sometimes we have to redo it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So be it. The most important thing about life is just to apply yourself and to take action and to do the fucking work. If you fail, so be it. Now we know what not to do. And you better make sure you learn these lessons fast because a lot of people in life, they keep failing and they never catch the lesson. That's why they just are in this perpetual cycle of failure, of not getting what they want because they're not learning from their mistakes. They're not learning from their failures. So the biggest thing I would say is make sure you're learning from your failures. You're learning from your stressors in life, the things that you don't like in life, your responsibilities. What do you want to change? And what are the things that you would want more easier in life? Like, make sure you're learning from that shit because it will set you on the direct path of happiness, of fulfillment. Happiness is not that important because it comes and goes, but more importantly, fulfillment. You're being fulfilled in your life. You're being fulfilled in whatever it is that you're doing on the day-to-day. Whether it's challenging or not, it's making you better. It's making you progress in life and not just be stagnant, lazy, and just stuck in bed all day because I know how that can be and you just give up on life. But no, we just have to take action. Even if it's most embarrassing shit ever, the easiest shit ever, just getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, going back to sleep. You got to just start very small and keep working your way up